Hey guys, so today we are gonna go over the bottom up rack carry. So what we'll do is I'll show you, I'll demonstrate what that looks like, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about why you would do an exercise like this. Okay guys, so that was the bottom up rack carry, okay? Why would we do an exercise like this? I think number one, anytime you are dealing with loaded carries, okay? What you are working on, what you are focusing on is core strength. You're focusing on grip strength. You're focusing on hip stability. And I think you can lump all of that together into a big ball of functionality. And I hate to use that term because it's been beat to death and so misused and abused over the last 10 to 15 years by the fitness industry. But I think carries in general just make you more functional. Functional relative to what? Well, functional relative to the way that we as bipedal humans are supposed to move. Okay, it makes us do more of what we're capable of better, okay? So loaded carries just, they make you a better human as far as moving goes. Core strength, hip strength, grip strength, okay? So that's number one. Number two, that bottom up position is a great way to challenge yourself without letting your form completely fall apart. In the era of high intensity interval training and just high intensity training period, in some cases, I think what happens is we let the desire to do more work get in the way of the quality of the work being done. And I don't think it's right or wrong in terms of quantity versus quality. I think there's room for both and in there, but we can't let work quality suffer for quantity, right? Because that's where you get hurt. And doing anything in a bottom-up fashion is gonna tell on you if you get to a place where your body just can't perform the way that it needs to safely, okay? As I'm carrying that bell, if my posture isn't aligned in such a way that that's gonna keep me safe, or if my core isn't contracted in a way that's gonna help support this load, or my grip isn't doing its job, that bell is gonna flop all over the place and it's gonna fall. And I'm not gonna be able to keep it there, okay? So it's almost like a governor switch on your work, in that when you get to the point where you can no longer hold that bell in place without having to just kind of white knuckle through it, when you get to that point, it's probably your body's way of saying, okay, we need to shut it down or move to something much less complex. Okay, so number one with the bottom up carry, just work capacity and being a better functioning moving human. Okay, that's one of the benefits. Number two is it's a great way to figure out where you are in terms of your overall level of fatigue and work capacity, okay? One of the ways that I use this is I'll actually put this at the beginning of a more metabolic oriented set. And when I get to the point during that circuit, when I come back around to that bottom up carry, if I can't keep that guy in place, regardless of what the clock says, I need to adjust. Okay, if let's say if we're doing like a 20-minute AMRAP or something along those lines, as many rounds as possible or as many rounds as perfect, however you want to look at that. And let's say I've got, I don't know, 5 minutes left on the clock, but that bell is just flopping all over the place. Well, I need to do one of two things. I either need to terminate the metabolic circuit right then and there and just be done and be happy with that. Or I need to figure out a way to ramp down the work a little bit, okay? So that bottom-up work, that bottom-up carry in this instance, can be a great indicator light of where you are in your training in that moment, okay? So give it a shot, let me know how it goes, and good luck.